Yeah, favorites questions are always hard because one project often blends into the next one and everything is so connected. I think obviously the plastics, and you can probably tell from when I talk about it, I get more animated because I'm really passionate about it and there's a lot of heart in it. But what's happened with the plastics is that in the world it's become a thing. Everybody knows about it. When I started, it was 12 years ago. Nobody knew. You Googled it, there was nothing there. There was no answer. So everybody knows about it. Fashion companies have picked up on it, and it's out there. So part of me feels that it's kind of not as challenging as it used to be, and it's time to move on. So it has created a sensibility and an awareness in me that has brought about a shift that makes me feel more responsible for the kind of projects I do everywhere else. So waste has become a huge thing for me. You don't do a project just for the sake of it. Part of it has to be some kind of continue on the education lines that I started with the plastic. The books that I would like to do now and I'm working on really need to address that. So I'm very, and I can't mention names because it's very early on, but something I could become incredibly passionate about is a book on one particular fashion designer who is incredibly responsible in the way she runs her business. And I would love to use that as a way to inspire people to act similarly. The other one is a book about the Netherlands, which is where I'm from, because people constantly vote the Netherlands as the happiest place in the world, of the place they most would like to live. But they don't really know what that means. They just go there and they think it's cool. So I want to create a book that shows the lifestyle of Dutch people and the way they live and how their houses are always relatively small compared to American houses, but that their needs are very differently met, their wishes are very differently met. What makes them happy is very often not related to greed and having more and bigger. And they're happy and it works and they have happy kids. I mean, they definitely have the happiest kids in the world, that's been proven, because the kids have such independence, they're not coddled as much, they're sent out on their bicycles when they're 6 years old, they can do, and I grew up that way. So that's another point of inspiration. So I think what I'm very happy about, if that's kind of your question, is that I've been able over the last 10 years to do these books with Alistair, and I've learned a lot, and that I have grown, and I was never sure if I really wanted to let go of the fashion aspect of my career, that I've been able to grow into it and become passionate about it and integrate the fashion aspect of my previous life into what I'm doing now.